Hi guys, it is nice to see you. Today I'm going for a short hike, overnight hike, to test out some gear that I want to see how it works before I will go for longer hikes this summer. It's actually springtime and I was hoping to get this beautiful spring weather, but as you can see we have snow on the ground and it's in the middle of April and usually the snow is gone by March. I have Luna with me. Where? There. So, but I have a problem. My bag is too big and it is really heavy. A little bit embarrassed to take it with me to this really short hike. It's like I would go on this week-long adventure. It weighs 18 kilograms and so many pounds. When I get to the sleeping place I will lay out my gear and stuff and see what's in there that's so big and heavy, and maybe you can help me out in the comments and suggest what I should throw out the bag and what I should change for lighter things, because as you know I don't have a lot of light hiking equipment. I have these normal cheap ones. We are right here and I will probably sleep here or here. There are the camping places and the hiking trail goes here around the lake and back, so I will just see how far I can go. Oh my god! Do you see the birds? Look at this beast. It's huge. Oh. Let's look what I have in here, shall we? Oh. It looks a lot, but at the same time it doesn't look a lot. So this is the biggest item I have, a sleeping bag. It weighs over 2 kilos and it's a really warm bag. But it's synthetic, so I guess if I want to have a smaller and lighter bag, but I don't want to lose the warmth in any case, I have to invest in a down sleeping bag. That kind of sucks, but I guess this is the biggest thing I can save weight from. The mat itself, I already cut it to a smaller size, so I can use the same mat for me and Luna, so I didn't have to buy a new mat for Luna. The next biggest item is actually my insulated hammock that I came out to test here. It's a hammock with an insulation built in under it, so I'm really excited to try it out and give hammock camping another chance. But it's quite big and heavy, so I don't know what to think about that yet. Luna's sleeping bag, big, but I guess I can make it smaller if I saw some compression straps on it. So this is the tarp for the hammock I have with me. It's a quite lightweight tarp regarding that it has stakes in it already. For just in case, I took DD Hammock super light tarp with me. This is what I had before, and as I wasn't sure how the weather would be on my overnight hike today, I wanted to have a extra tarp with me so I wouldn't get the new hammock and the sleeping bag wet. My cooking set really is small and light, no saving from there. I have 2 gas canisters with me because one is almost empty. So rain jacket for Luna. Again, I didn't know how the weather would be. It sort of promised rain, so I took it with me. And I have extra clothes with me also because I didn't know how cold it would be, and I already feel it gets colder when the night comes closer. So I guess I will need those. I left all of the small items like pocket knife and headlamp and whatever I have with me in the bag. So these are not the biggest weight and size problems for me. This is a quite sizey kit. That's my watercolor kit. But I will not leave it home. I will take it with me all the time. But I have to say, my snack bag and the food bag is really big. I guess I have to admit that I'm not, and these are snacks as well that I took from the pocket. I have to admit I'm not the best meal planner right now, so I guess I took too much food, but I have Luna's food in here also, and water. I have really little water with me because there is a lake right beside me and I can use water from there. Anyway, let me know what you think. Where could I save weight and size from, because today's backpack was huge. So yeah, I decided to give hammock camping another chance to try out this hammock, because the main issue what I had when I first camped with a hammock was I was so cold, and especially on the bottom, and my back and my butt was so cold, and eventually I realized I need some extra insulation on the bottom of the hammock, but at that time I didn't want to buy another additional gear item, so I just ditched the hammock and stayed only with a tarp and a sleeping bag. But now this hammock has insulation integrated with the like under here, so I have really high hopes that I won't be cold tonight, but we will see. Okay, so first impressions, it was quite easy to set up. I really love those little thingies to adjust the tension on the cord, and here as well, awesome things. And the hammock and the tarp is made by a company called Arbora Hammocks. It's actually an Estonian guy who is making these, sewing them. He is a friend of mine, and my friend was so excited and enthusiastic about these hammocks and hammock camping, and basically I decided I will give hammock camping another chance. Good morning! We survived tonight. Oh, it was a very interesting night. I will show you. This was my final setup. My bag and Luna was sleeping there. So I wasn't cold yesterday, but the weather was definitely much more colder than I anticipated or when I planned the trip. and there were like severe minus degrees out there. So I wasn't cold, but I was so scared that Luna will be cold, because at some point she just wanted to walk around, and when she came back she didn't crawl into her bag but just stayed on the bag. So I was scared that she will be cold, and then I put my jacket over her all the time when she came back. Although I wasn't cold, I couldn't fall asleep because all of these noises, like the birds were just screaming and doing whatever they're doing throughout the night. And you know, it wasn't just one bird, it was like 50 different species of them and so many different voices. So my brain just didn't fall asleep because it was always searching for specific noises, like, is this human noise? Is this an animal noise? Is this a fox noise? Is this a bear noise? So do you hear the screaming of the birds? It's really loud. And for your knowledge, I think I figured out why these fireplaces are so high, because it is so new. They haven't had the chance to dig it in the ground yet, so I think they will dig it in the ground for like halfway, and then it's in normal height. I'm all packed up, ready to go. I will be at my car in no time. And that's okay for me because I managed to get somehow blisters yesterday, so I'm happy that I don't have to walk today so much. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up so I know you did. Please go and help me out in the comments section about what should I do with my back size and back weight. It's huge and it's heavy and I don't want it to be like that. I will definitely be doing a separate review video about the hammock and the tarp that I tried out yesterday. Go for a hike yourself, and I will see you next time. Bye! Yep. You have to cross it. There is no other way. Doobly, doole, doole, doole. Oi! Bye, camping place. You were beautiful.